Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. It is January 7th, 2025. Let's put 10 minutes on the clock and get this video done. Daily grind here for LUNC-LUNA 2.0 and USTC. The markets are looking bad today, looking great yesterday. All of a sudden, they dump right back down. Looks like the people that should not be in power are manipulating the markets again, flushing out the longs, letting the longs believe in themselves and then flushing down the toilet again and liquidating a lot of people here today. That's what's going on. Okay, so we're down at 0.0001123. Great time to be buying when the markets are down, 7, 8, 9, 10%, double digits. Always a great time to buy the markets, put a little bit of money in there while they're down 10%, right? Okay, and then we have here that a number of Do Kwon victims could exceed 1 million, right? Of Do Kwon victims, right? Now, of course, Do Kwon played a part in the collapse of and the collapse of Luna and UST, but he played compared to what Sam Bankman-Fried and all these other people and his girlfriend and a bunch of other people played. His part was just maybe about 10%, 15%. What he played in that, and he's basically being the scapegoat right now for what happened there, but there was clearly some other entities that clearly wanted to destroy the peg of UST because it was allowing Luna to pump into a top 5 currency of the world, and they were fearing that it was going to be the #1 currency of the world if they didn't destroy the peg of UST. And they were right, because if they don't destroy the peg, Luna's the #1 crypto in the world, not Bitcoin, because the people would just continue to pump the crap out of it, right? So it would have continued to pump. It would have went to $1,000 plus, and Luna would have had the #1 market cap. It would have been over XRP and over Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin maxis and the XRP maxis didn't. I guess they were jealous that Ethereum maxis all jealous, and so they wanted to. They said, well, "How can we destroy? Oh, we can destroy the algo stable coin system." And that's what they did, right? And so they destroyed it, and down goes Luna, right? So jealousy, hatred, bitterness will always get you all the time, right? So there's always people that cannot stand that you're top 5 currency, or that you're trying to overtake them in the top 5. It's embarrassing, but that's how the world is. I don't get it. These are make-believe coins out of thin air that don't really exist in real life, and yet you will destroy thousands of and millions of people's lives and family life because you don't want it to overtake you on coin market caps. Can you imagine 300 years from now people telling you, yeah, 10th great grandfather, destroyed this token because it was gonna overtake them on at #4 on coin market caps. I mean, this is stupidity, but that's what this is. This is the stupidity of the world that we live in. Okay, so 5.5 trillion us in circulation here, and we're down 8% today. Markets continuing to the downside here for some. I still don't even know why the markets are down today. I'm trying to find information. I couldn't find anything. I have no clue why the markets are down this much today. I just out of the blue, just down big, right? Sometimes that happens, though. Sometimes that does happen. The markets just sell off. Somebody will sell off. Some billionaire will sell off 10 billion, $10 billion worth of something, and everybody will just sell as well. Okay. Let's see here. It says 47 cents here. We're down almost 5%, and that's, and it just happened now. So it's like, why did this happen? We don't know. We don't know. It just sometimes that happens. Sometimes it pumps and sometimes it dumps. And I did talk about it yesterday on Patreon that just like they can print money to pump the markets, they can print money, buy over the counter, and dump the markets. So it can be used for good and bad. Right? So, and it looks like they did that today. Looks like they said, yeah, we pumped it yesterday, let's dump it today, and we can liquidate a lot of the longs today. All right. 2 cents there, so we're back down, and it's a great time to buy USDC down here when we're at close to that 2 cents area, knowing that we're going to be repegging this thing. We're going to be removing the circulating supply even more. The total supply will be removed even more. Can't wait for Happy Caddy Crypto's proposal to go up at that 1.8. But before that, there's other wallets that he's going to be burning before that. So these other 8 wallets that he's going to be putting up for proposals for are going to be the test run for the 1.8, right? So then when the 1.8 comes up, we don't have to test it or anything. We can just put the proposal up, and boom, we can blacklist that. But the other wallets that are out there, he's going to be putting up for upgrades in the chain so that they can be able to blacklist or burn those tokens. Are going to be able to remove more USTC out of circulation and total supply, and then that 1.8 will really do big damage as well. Okay. So like I said before, we don't really have to wait to Happy Caddy Crypto. If anybody in the community knows how to write a proposal up and get the Bitcoin, the LFG funds and the Bitcoin moving to be able to swap, we need to get a number that we want to do per week. I think $1 million a week is a good number. Um, but whatever, right? So I think $1 million a week is a good number. We swap $1 million a week of the Bitcoin for USTC, and we blacklist it. We don't burn it. Because it's the LFG funds, and we don't know what the court cases in the future might hold. So we swap the Bitcoin that are in there for USTC, and we blacklist it. So that would be basically the gist of the proposal. I don't know if anybody's going to actually do it and actually be able to do it and get support from the community. I have no clue. Okay, so I guess we'll see how that plays out, but it will be a really good thing to do right now as we get heading towards April and May to help us out with buying power, buying pressure on USTC. $1 million a week coming in to buy USTC and then blacklisted. That would definitely help us going into April and May to repay USTC, of course. Not an algo peg at $1, but just repegging it to the upside into 25, 30, 40, 50 cents. This will really help us out if we're taking $1 million a week, buying back and blacklisting the USTC and removing it from total supply or even out of circulation, right? So that would be incredible. That would be really, really bullish. Okay, so just a thought of that is really bullish, right? So, okay, so anybody gonna write up the proposal for that in the community? And I don't know if anybody's gonna do that or not. We'll guess we'll wait and see. Okay, so let's go here and let's check out Galaxy Station. Okay, so Happy Caddy Crypto posted. Okay, so this one first. This is a positive proposal that doesn't need to happen, and then this one here is Happy Caddy Crypto's proposal to get his LUNC Dash to be officially linked with Coin Market Caps, just like some of the other one, just like Galaxy Station is, and it's not passing because all nodes voted yes, and then they switched their vote to no. Now, why did they switch their votes to no? Maybe people hit all nodes up and say that's Happy Caddy Crypto, and he was talking all types of craps about you for years now, and so why are you supporting him now, right? Or they might have said, hey, look, we only want Galaxy Station up there. We can't trust this guy. I don't know. Who knows, man? All right. But once again, when you make enemies on the chain, it can come back to bite you. Now, this proposal doesn't have to fail if everybody else votes yes, right? There's no reason why LUNC Dash is not an official link to CoinMarketCap's because of Galaxy Station, and we had many problems with Hexagon teams in the past, right? And being trustworthy. I love Galaxy Station though. And I told you guys Galaxy Station was going to do well. Remember back then when people were like, well, should we stick with Galaxy Station or what? It was called Rebel Station, and then they went to Galaxy Station, and they were just like, "Do we just stick with Terra Station or Galaxy?" And I told you guys, I'm sticking with Galaxy Station, and then I told you guys, I'm even sticking with Galaxy Station over Terra Station long term. Now look what happened to Terra Station, right? So and now it's taken over, and Galaxy Station has been functioning perfectly, and even though the history, I told you guys I'm going with Galaxy Station over Terra Station. I know it was controversial back then, but I was we it seems like we're always on the right side of history, but we don't know what the future holds though. But Terra Station has been really shaky, right? But I haven't used it in a long time. And as you can see, I'm on Galaxy Station. All my stuff is on Galaxy Station. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all my videos are on Galaxy Station. I don't use Terra Station anymore. We switched over to Galaxy Station, and it was the right move because as you can see, Terra Station was going down with TFL, and then they got bought out, and we have no clue what's going on with that anymore. For some reason, it seems like we're always on the right side of history. So that's why a lot of people secretly pay attention to Currency 365 because you go back, we've been on the right side of history a lot, right? And some of you guys are gonna say, "Well, the NAR hasn't revalued yet, brother." It's not gonna revalue until it's the perfect time, and that perfect time is coming very quickly, right? And when it revalues, all the people that are in it are gonna be so happy that they have that dinar, and everybody else is going to be so pissed off that they didn't believe, right? It's going to be at the perfect time. All right. So don't keep asking about it. Just it's going to happen at the perfect time. All right. And that's how it was meant to happen. Okay, so yeah, so I don't see any problem with this. Lunk Dash being on the on CoinMarketCap's official links with Galaxy Station, I don't have a problem with that at all. I think most of the community doesn't have a problem with that at all as well. I mean, Happy Caddy Crypto is building on a chain, and he's built a website that you can use and you can use for a lot of things, right? Information and all types of other things. So should be on there as well. Even Stakebin. Let's go to Stakebin now. This should be also an official link to Lunk on CoinMarketCap as well. Yeah. So here we are on Stakebin, 334 million in burns, and we have here 78,000 in burns today on USTC. Keep it up, folks. Keep it up. Can you imagine if we have done this for 2 straight years? And we just focus on USTC, man, we wouldn't I wouldn't be talking to you guys right now. We'd be you guys would be owning islands and all types of stuff. I'd probably be in the water doing SEALs training. You know what I mean? Like having fun with the guys. I wouldn't be having to do videos. We just delayed our own wealth transfer and nobody was listening to currency. And every time we don't listen to people like me, we just waste time and we just suffer. And I can suffer for a long time. I was a I was a combat soldier. I know how to suffer. But normal people don't, right? They quit, they give up. I know how to. Let me. I've been in Iraq investment for a long time. I know how to suffer. It's become my daily life, right? So, like daily routine, wake up, suffer, go to the gym for 3 hours and suffer, right? So it's like, it doesn't bother me. But for normal people, yeah, it's gonna suck. You're gonna quit. You're gonna give up, so yeah, you might as well just do the right thing and do the easy way. Live life not easy, but live life smart. Do the smart thing. Live life smart. I'm hoping that this year, so far this year has been good on that. The community looks like it's starting to turn to do things the smarter way instead of the hard way, right? So we're starting to get more smart and then do things the hard way, which is a good sign that people are tired of suffering. All right, 217, especially when you look over and you see your grandmother and your grandfather, your mother and father, and they're struggling. And like, man, if we had just done things the right way, like Currency's been talking about, I'd be able to help them out. They wouldn't have to suffer. They wouldn't have to be working in their 60s and 70s. They'd be retired by now. All right. So you got to think about all of that when you choose to suffer, right? You're making others around you suffer that you love, right? Because you're not doing things the right way. You're not doing things the smart way. If we had done this way, like we were supposed to, we would have already been done. This investment would have been already been over. We already be in the pennies and dollars, maintaining that and living a really, really rich, wealthy lifestyle. And people chose not to do that. People chose to suffer instead. And so this is the consequences that we're having. All right. So TCB up 162 million and 0% fee, and USTC airdrop lost 95 million. And anybody in prison? Nope, nobody in prison. 17 validators missed signatures, and this person right here is number one. All right, let's go to the validators here, and I'm supposed to put 10 minutes on the clock, but we talked a little bit longer. That's fine. This is my last video today. Okay, so there we go. Here are the validators. No big changes until we get to that 0.00025, 0.0005. Now remember, now think about this, folks. Yesterday I did a video that says we are ready for 0.0025 to 0.0005, and then they dumped the markets. Do you think that was on purpose? Do you think that was a coincidence? If you think that was a coincidence, you ain't been watching Currency 365. I've been telling you for months now. They don't want us to get to that level. This is I don't know what's going on with our government and the cabalists and stuff, but they are watching Luna Classic like a hawk, and that's because of this Doquan stuff, right? USTC Luna Classic, and they're literally slamming these things down every time I say we're ready to go to 3.3025, 305, the market slams every freaking video the next day. And I put that title on there just to prove to myself that that's exactly because I've been saying it for a while now, and they keep doing it. And they did it again today. I post the video. We're ready to go to 3025, 305. And they slam the markets the next day, folks. Again. Every freaking video I have done saying that we're going to 0.0025 and 0.05, they have slammed the markets the next day. And you keep thinking it's a coincidence. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully you wake up one day. Peace out. God bless us. See you next video.